So let's talk about how we can splurge on a weekend or a weekend day without affecting our fat loss progress. At the end of the day, as long as we are in a calorie deficit for the entire week, as long as we average the calorie target that we're supposed to be aiming, we are still making progress. But in order to predictably lose body fat every single week, we need to plan ahead of time. So let's say we know that we have to aim for 1900 calories on average to lose 30 pounds in the next 12 weeks. So what you see here, I mixed water with some vitamin water powder just for the color. We didn't have any other color, so we're gonna stick to this orange, funny orange. And let's imagine this water represents energy, calories that we're getting from food. So every food item that we put into our body comes with a number. That number is called calories, okay? And these calories add up from different types of foods, whether we meal prep, eat out, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the way we're managing these calories and the way we're managing the entire week, so we can still win. So you will see here, Monday we have 1900 calories, and this is the perfect calorie distribution for someone who's a robot. Unfortunately, none of us are robots. We have weekends, we have social events, and because of that, I wanted to create this training to help you navigate that. So in a perfect scenario, we have every single day of the week, it's going to be 1900 calories. Okay, this is Saturday. Let's assume that this is going to be the day that we will be splurging. We will be eating more calories, whether it's a birthday party, a wedding, a business event, a business meeting. It doesn't really matter, okay? You go out on a date with your spouse. Regardless of what that day is, if it does involve more calories than usual, you need to mark that on your calendar and plan that day first so you can work backwards. So let's say I decide to go to Cheesecake Factory on Saturday, and I'm gonna have a cookie, I'm gonna have whatever from the menu. I take a look at the menu, I look at their calories, and I'm estimating to have about 4,000 calories, okay? So 4,000 calories is gonna be up here. So where you see here 400, this is the equivalent of 4,000 calories. Every single day here is 1900. Now we're equal, right? We're evened out. Now, I know Monday, for example, it's not going to be a hard workout at all, so I can sacrifice some calories from here. So what's going to happen is these calories will go here on Saturday, some of them, okay? It's up to me and it's up to you. How many calories am I going to sacrifice, or are you going to take away from Monday? So let's say we're going to have 1,500 calories on Monday. Tuesday is going to be a hard workout. We don't want to touch that. But Wednesday is probably going to be a rest day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice some calories from it, and I'm going to end up consuming 1,300 calories on this one. Thursday, say I can take some calories out from Thursday. Gonna have roughly 1,400 calories. And let's say Sunday, because I splurge on Saturday, Sunday, I'm not gonna have much food. I already feel pretty satiated. Okay, so I'm gonna sacrifice some calories from here. I'll have 1,000 calories or 900 calories, okay? Now, this is how my entire week is going to look like, but first I need to pre-track this Saturday and then work my way backwards with the other days. So I plan the calories the way I want to. Now you can keep these days even, like you can evenly deplete these days from calories. You can play around, like if, for example, if you want more food on Tuesday, you can take more calories from here and you can add them here. Okay, you can take more calories from, let's say, this one here, and you can have 2,300 calories here. You're going to end up with 1,400 calories Monday. You're going to have 1,300 calories on Wednesday. You're going to have 1,500 calories on Thursday. You'll have 1,600 calories roughly on Friday. And this is still a big day of calorie consumption. And right here we have 900 calories. Now there are some things that you want to keep in mind as you're doing this. The first thing that you might be risking is to fall off track because you start feeling hungry. So for example, if I'm eating 900 calories on Sunday, but then I work out on Monday and I end up with 1,500 calories, and let's say I switch these and I do 2 or 3 days in a row that are very low in calories, chances are I'm gonna feel super hungry on, let's say this is Wednesday, I'm gonna feel super hungry on Wednesday and I'm gonna eat more calories than normally. Because the body is going to tell you the ghrelin levels will go up, you will start feeling those cravings, there's those urges to eat, and people risk to overconsume calories. And when we overconsume calories, obviously we're going to hit a plateau, we get frustrated, we lose hope. That's the first pitfall. The second pitfall is mistracking this day or any other day or all of the days. Avoid tracking in pieces, slices, tablespoons. Start tracking your food in ounces, milligrams, milliliters, grams, obviously. Try to track as accurately as possible. Track your oils, your dressings, vegetables, fish oil, supplements. Those come with calories. Your butter, peanut butter, coffee creamers, everything that has calories on it. So with that, the mistracking comes when we don't have, for example, we don't have calories listed on the restaurant's menu, but we know we're going to have 6 ounces of steak, 4 ounces of potatoes, and we look through MyFitnessPal and we choose the entries that look the most appealing to us. That means the entries for, if you type in, top sirloin steak, and you have a bunch of options there, you might be inclined to choose the one with the lowest number in terms of calories. And that is a pitfall. What I personally like to do is choose the one with the highest numbers, if you will, because that gives me a little bit of a safety net. Okay. And another thing is when I go and eat out at restaurants, restaurant food is covered in oils. And so for every single meal that I'm planning to have, I track at least 10 grams of olive oil. A lot of coaches don't talk about this. Restaurant food is much more higher calorie dense than the foods that you cook at home. You have the least amount of control when it comes to eating out. And so it's better to prepare yourself and add in more potential calories that you might be ingesting to be safe and make that predictable progress that you want to make.